Is it time to buy or sell Grab Holdings stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Grab Holdings. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 5th of September 2025, our system has ranked Grab Holdings as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.04. Let's take a closer look at the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 18.22% since we first identified Grab Holdings as a buy candidate just 9 days ago. This results in an average return of 2.02% per day since it was categorized as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within the upper range of a very broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This scenario may typically present a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a pullback towards the lower part of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line, that's $6.33, would initially indicate a stronger upward momentum. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 11.86% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 7.79% and positive 16.10%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 18.83%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance may fluctuate between negative 23.43% and positive 23.19% over the next year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price ranging from $4.67 to $7.51. Our latest daily update for Grab Holdings highlights a stronger technical forecast for Grab Holdings Limited stock price following Wednesday's trading. On the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025, the stock price of Grab Holdings Limited decreased by 3.48%, moving from $6.32 to $6.10. Throughout that trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 3.63%, with a low of $5.92 and a high of $6.13. Notably, the price has risen on 9 out of the last 10 days, reflecting an increase of 23.98% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume declined on the last day alongside the stock price, which is typically a positive indicator since volume should align with price movements. On that day, trading volume decreased by 2 million shares, with a total of 108 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $661,750,000. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $6.42, while the lowest was $3.36. Currently, the stock price is 4.98% or 32 cents below the 52-week high and 66.31% or $12.01 below the all-time high recorded on the 22nd of January, 2021, when the stock price peaked at $18.11. Grab experienced a decline of nearly 4% today following an analyst downgrade that diminished investor confidence, reversing a brief surge that had seen the stock rise by about 3% in the previous session. This sell-off illustrates how sensitive Grab is to changes in sentiment and ratings, which can trigger stop orders and algorithmic selling. However, this weakness is counterbalanced by recent positive momentum. The results for the second quarter of 2025 met expectations, with revenue exceeding estimates. This growth was fueled by increases in on-demand services and financial services as the company continues its recovery after years of significant investment. Investor interest and optimistic commentary regarding future upside potential are attracting retail investors and generating volatility. In the short term, anticipate erratic trading. Downgrades and news headlines are likely to create price fluctuations and may pressure the stock until there is more clarity on profit margins and guidance. Over the long term, consistent revenue growth in ride-hailing, delivery, and financial services, along with progress toward profitability, could warrant a reassessment of the company's valuation. Critical long-term risks include regional competition, regulatory changes, and the ability to effectively monetize financial services. Meeting or exceeding future targets will be essential for sustained gains in share price. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 4th of February, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Grab a buy rating accompanied by a hold action. On the same day, it was reported that HSBC also assigned Grab a buy rating, but with an upgrade action. On Thursday, the 14th of November, 2024, Loop Capital Markets assigned Grab a buy rating alongside a hold action. On Wednesday, the 23rd of October, 2024, it was reported that Daiwa assigned Grab an outperform rating with an initialize action. On Monday, the 14th of October, 2024, Barclays assigned Grab an overweight rating along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Grab Holdings stock a general sell rating. They have classified the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a neutral rating. The following signals have been identified for Grab Holdings. The Grab Holdings Limited stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal arises from the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On downward corrections, support is expected at $5.81 and $5.17. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been generated, which may influence near-term developments. A sell signal was recorded from a pivot top point on Tuesday, September 16, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 3.48%. Additional declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots showed a sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger reported a buy signal 3 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a buy signal 11 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 10 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages revealed a buy signal 8 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see the short moving average indicated a buy signal 11 days ago. The long-term moving average showed a buy signal 58 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages pointed to a buy signal 88 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Grab Holdings. Grab Holdings Limited finds support from accumulated volume at $6, and this level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is deemed high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $0.215 between its high and low, which is approximately 3.63%. In the past week, the average daily volatility of the stock has been around 7.64%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Grab Holdings, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This notably high PE ratio indicates that the stock may be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 10th of November, 2025. Analyst consensus estimates stand at 1 cent. It's important to monitor these figures as they can substantially influence stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Grab Holdings. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Grab Holdings is at $6.14. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a consideration for swing trading. On the downside, Grab Holdings encounters its first support level at $6. If this support level holds, it could present a promising entry point, anticipating a rebound. A recommended stop loss is set at $5.82, which represents a decline of 4.66%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, indicating a high level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index is 83, further escalating that risk. Additionally, a sell signal was identified from a pivot top just 1 day ago. Is Grab Holdings stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for Grab Holdings Limited stock to perform well in the near term. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 18th of September, we anticipate Grab Holdings will open lower by approximately 5 cents and begin trading at $6.05. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. Best regards from all of us here at StockInvest.